Hello and welcome to the Daily Fantasy 5 for this Monday, July 29th. This is episode 159. I'm your host, Scott Griffin, and we are bringing you the 5 things you need to know every day in the world of fantasy sports. Today we have baseball trades, some injuries, a big injury in the NFL, some cut downs, and some signings. So a lot going on today, and we'll get to all of it after a word from our sponsor, www.mathradio.com, where you can go pick up an online math course for as little as $9.99 to help your kids ages 7 through 17 get better grades in school, score higher on exams, and even get into college. That is mathradio.com. All right, so another trade happened yesterday. Nothing yet this morning, thank goodness. The Mets got Strawman from the Jays. So this deal doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The Mets are, let's see here, 6 games back in the wild card. They gave up 2 decent prospects, and Strawman isn't all that wonderful. He's got a 2.96 ERA, which I think is, I don't know, a little bit luck based. He's got a whip of 1.23, so that's not anything impressive. And he only has 99 strikeouts and 124 innings pitched. So, and his record is 6-11. I'm not sure what it does for the Mets. I'm not sure I'd be super excited to own Strawman for an only league or anything like that. I'm sure somebody's going to go out there and spend money on the waiver wire just because it's a starting pitcher going to a decent team. But yeah, I would be worried about some regression and the Mets not getting what they paid for. So I don't like that deal for the Mets. For the Blue Jays, it seems like they're selling off everything they can, and 2 more prospects should help them out. Let's move over to the Washington Nationals. Max Scherzer is going to miss his next start. I believe it's against Atlanta. He's having back pain. He's been amazing this year. He's got 189 strikeouts already in 134 innings pitched. 2.48 ERA with a 0.99 whip. That is the kind of baseball you want. We don't like hearing about the back issues, though. The back can always be a problem. Apparently, he's been battling back issues all year, but they have gotten worse. So this would make me a little bit nervous. If you do have a buyer that wants to give you 100% for Max Scherzer, I would go ahead and make a deal right now. Back issues for pitchers do scare me quite a bit. Okay, so that is the baseball coverage for today. Let's move over to the NFL. All right, we're going to start with the Cincinnati Bengals. AJ Green, who we talked about the other day, he had we thought it might be an ankle sprain. Well, it turns out he's actually what did they say? Sprained some ligaments. I'm not sure sprain is the right word. I don't think he tore ligaments, but he did something to his ligaments in his left ankle. He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. They say he's not going to be ready for the start of the season. So not only will he not be ready, but this means he can't run for the next 6 to 8 weeks. Cardio is definitely going to be an issue. Even if he comes back, how productive is he going to be out there? Is he going to be able to cut? Is he going to be able to make all the moves? What kind of shape is he going to be in? And at that point, I mean, where are the Bengals going to be at? Will he even play for the Bengals? The Bengals have 3 games that are winnable. They were games where I did like A.J. Dalton, but now boy, without AJ Green for that first 6 weeks, I mean, they can be 1-5, you know. Well, I guess he's not going to be out 6 games. Maybe he only misses 1 or 2 games. But boy, I wouldn't trust it. I think this news means that AJ Green gets traded. I think the trade deadline is week 6, week 7. So I think he gets traded to somebody who needs a wide receiver who actually can compete. Yeah, I moved Green way down in my draft list. And speaking of my draft list, that will be coming out either Wednesday or Thursday. I did another version of it this morning, so it's all ready to go. I'm going to have Chris come on the show and talk about the list and kind of make fun of me and see where we end up on all the different things here. But let me see where I have AJ Green. I think I have him at 50. Nope, I thought I had him at 55. He's not there. Wow, I really dropped him. I can't find him anywhere on the list. Yeah, he's just missing for me. Oh, boy. This is great podcast stuff right here. Well, let's skip this for just a moment and get back to some other business at hand. Cameron Meredith was cut from the Saints today. So he had a great year back in 2016 for the Bears, where he caught 66 balls, had over 888 yards and 4 touchdowns. But ever since then, he really hasn't been able to come back from a knee injury. He didn't do much in 2018. The injury happened in 2017, and he just has not been able to get anything done. So they have gone ahead and cut Cameron Meredith. I don't think anybody was really counting on him to be, an all-star player, but he is definitely gone now. So don't count on Cameron Meredith. other news is Daniels, the defensive end or tackle from the Packers. He has moved on to the Detroit Lions. So I didn't really love anybody on the Lions anyway, but now that that he has moved on, boy, I like them even less here. I don't know. I think this hurts the Lions. It makes their defense just that much more competitive, which means the offense won't be getting into shootouts or garbage time points, for Stafford or those wide receivers. I like Galladay, Kerryon Johnson. But boy, I mean, this seems to be, big trouble for me. For anybody on the Lions, I wouldn't really want to draft. I guess we're gonna have to talk about where we have Green ranked on tomorrow's show because I can't seem to find him today. I know I didn't move him up the list. I must have moved him down. Let's see. He's not in the top 40. There he is, number 46. I have him just after Chris Godwin. You know what? I'm going to move him down one more spot, do you think? Yeah, I'm going to move him down to, let's say, 50. Let's move him down to 55, right after Allen Robinson. You know what I did? I just forgot to save these rankings when I redid them. So anyway, I just did it again. Forgot to save the rankings. So yeah, I moved him all the way down to 55. He was being drafted, in the third round before. Now you're dropping down to a fifth, sixth round guy. So for me, I worried about him being injured all year long. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with some news and some good stuff as always. Baseball. Football, if some basketball trade madness pops up, we'll cover that too. And please hit our sponsor, www.mathradio.com. Visit our YouTube page and hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star rating and review on whatever podcaster you are using today. We'll see you tomorrow.